Hey guys, today let's talk about what might be the biggest live-action reality show in modern human history. Okay, imagine this for a second. What if a person's brand, say a president, his personal charm and political influence could be packaged and listed like a stock, not through book deals, not endorsement, but directly launched into the market as a tradable asset. And then, boom, the market cap shoots straight to hundreds of billions overnight. What kind of thing would that be? Who could suddenly be worth nearly $100 billion in one breath? Well, on September 1st, 2025, the Trump family launched their very own cryptocurrency, WLFI Financial. On launch, its market cap spiked and then cooled off. But even now, it's still sitting about $20 billion. That means if all their tokens were circulating, its valuation would already rank in the global top 20 cryptocurrencies. $20 billion. Just to put that in perspective, that is about the same size as Shopify's market cap in the US e-commerce sector. And crypto? That's a massive number. And to be worth this much, most projects need serious tech or huge adoption. Like Polygon, Ethereum scaling network, it has thousands of applications built on it. But its market cap is only around $8 to $9 billion. Or Uniswap, the king of DeFi exchanges on Ethereum, valued at $6 to $7 billion. So what did WLFI Financial actually build? Did they solve world peace? Or discover new energy? Nope. And that's the crazy part of the story. WLFI Financial isn't selling tech. It is not selling an ecosystem. Its value comes from exactly one thing: the Trump family name. That's it. And yet, people are piling in. It's like a castle in the sky. And still, plenty of folks are lining up to add bricks. Okay, now let's take a look at the team members. So, Trump himself is listed as honorary co-founder. His three sons, Eric, Donald Jr., and Barron, are all co-founders too. Even their old family friends, the Wyckoffs, New York real estate tycoons, came in with the whole clan. So this isn't a tech company. That is a family office, literally. And I bet the old school finance guys never imagined the word family office would one day look like this. Because of that, US media hasn't held back. They have slammed it as an upgraded version of modern corruption. Now, I'm not here to get political, but Trump supports crypto, so I support him for that. But when I looked into how WLFI Financial's profits are distributed, I was floored. Out of all the money raised, whether through public sales or token sales, 75% went directly into the Trump family's personal accounts. 75%, guys. That is not a project. That's a custom-built super cash machine for the family. And on top of that, the Trump family controls 60% of the token supply. At launch, only 25% of tokens were circulating. The other 75% still locked up. Within that, a giant 33.5% chunk is still sitting in the team's hands. So what about their business model? Let's break it down. Their big product is a stablecoin called USD1, supposedly designed to rival USDT. And yes, stablecoins are insanely valuable. If they do it right, I even buy $10K worth and hold it for 10 years. On paper, USD1 claims to have 2.3 billion supply. Sounds legit, right? But the devil is in the details. Out of that 2.3 billion, 2 billion was faked. Here's how. Back in April, a Middle Eastern royal family was going to invest $2 billion into Binance. Through some persuasion from Binance and Trump, the deal was completed in USD1. In other words, it wasn't market demand. It was a single giant of market injection. And this isn't a rumor. Eric Trump himself admitted on the stage. So if you subtract that, the real circulating supply is just $300 million. And that means the foundation of this business is not organic adoption. Now let's talk about their financing. Through public sales, they raised about $2 billion. Of that, as I said earlier, 75%, which is $1.5 billion, went straight into Trump's family pockets. And the remaining $500 million, that went into a treasury. Right now, the treasury holds about $460 million in assets. That includes Ethereum, WBTC, even TRX from Justin Sun. And here's the funny part. People call this treasury the presidential pig's vault. The idea is, if the vault buys a token, the token has the president's stamp of approval. Sounds powerful, right? But rumor has it, the vault is basically just a paid-ass bot. So, if a project pays WLFI Financial, the vault buys a little bit of their token. So the so-called presidential pig, it is not picked by the president at all. It's just pay to play. So let's be real. Their stablecoin is a funding channel, and their treasury is an ad platform. Both are just financial tools dressed in a political packaging. And that leads us to the real masterminds behind this. Who could scale this big, monetizing Trump's brand so efficiently? It is a perfect crypto Wall Street tag team. And the players behind Liberty Financial, from crypto, the leading player is Justin Sun, who invested at least $30 million in late 2024. Liberty Financial invited him in because they wanted someone who knows how to run the game. Then there's WLFI Labs, a market maker with over $2 billion AUM, giving liquidity to hundreds of projects. They put in $25 million, and Web's Report, a so-called incubator that once got fined by Binance for shady practice, also invested $10 million in 2025, this time hand in hand with Binance. Now about Binance itself, CZ has kept quiet publicly, but behind the scenes, Binance has fingerprints all over this. A team member named Ryan, their trusted trader, is involved. And Paxos founder Rich Teal, the guy behind Binance BUSD stablecoin, is also helping. Remember, BUSD was once a $20 billion stablecoin before regulators shut it down. But Paxos is back in business, now issuing PayPal stablecoin, even DBS banks. So naturally, they're backing USD1 as well. So on the crypto side, Liberty Financial has basically assembled an all-star mafia squad. And then here comes Wall Street. So Liberty Financial's insane valuation wouldn't be possible without Wall Street money. The key player here is a Nasdaq-listed company called ALT5 Sigma. And in 2025, they issued $200 million new shares, raising $1.5 billion. And half of that, which is $750 million, was used to buy Liberty Financial tokens. That is 7.5% of the total supply. And to seal the deal, Trump's son Eric became a board member of ALT5. And another co-founder of Liberty Financial, Zach Wyckoff, is actually ALT5's chairman. So you see the picture? This is a perfect loop. Take money from stock investors, pump a private token, then place family members in the public company. They control the token, they control the listed firm. It is a textbook crypto equity capital game. Now that's what I call traffic monetization. Forget influencers selling lipstick or face masks. This is a real deal. And for comparison, Joe Biden worked 4 years as president and got accused of cashing in on influence and supposedly made $30 million. But Trump, he made $300 million from just one meme coin, and now $1.5 billion from Liberty Financial. Say what you will, but that's next level. So what about us regular investors? Okay, in the short term, Liberty Financial probably won't crash immediately. They have got $460 million in the treasury, plus $1.5 billion in backing from ALT5. But in the long term, it has got huge risks. Their business model is thin, valuation is inflated, 75% of tokens are still locked, and at any moment, the family could dump on the market. And there's political uncertainty, which is even riskier. So what we need to understand is that Liberty Financial is not a typical crypto project. And this isn't about technology. It is about Trump's political future. So if you believe in him and think he will keep leveraging his influence to pump Liberty Financial, then fine. Treat it as a high-risk political token. But if you see it as just a family fundraising tool with an ad wallet attached, you better stay on high alert. So the key to survival here, don't be the last bag holder. Because in this game, the rules aren't written in a white paper. They are written in Trump's family private ledger. Crypto investors may have higher risk tolerance, but they are not dumb. So guys, I will leave you with this question. That is, when a political brand can be tokenized and financialized at this scale so easily, does it represent a new global financial opportunity? Or is it the beginning of a massive new risk? Alright, let me know what you think in the comment section. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!